If you're owner of a trucking company, you know that losing a driver costs you money, but let's break it down how much it actually costs for you to lose a driver, how much it costs to get a new one, and how can you stop losing money on bringing in new drivers, but making your drivers a money-making machine, not only on a driving side, but also on a recruiting side. Hi, my name is Samir. I run Elysiumenterprise consulting and marketing agency. What we are specialized in is the marketing and recruiting for trucking company. We spend more than $3 million on Facebook and Instagram ads, recruit thousands of drivers by ourselves, and helping recruits probably tens of thousands of drivers with our clients. So I'm gonna spill all of my knowledge that I have and just enjoy the video. The most common question in the trucking industry is how much the driver costs. Somebody will say our driver costs $300, $400, $1,000 to get, but that number is wrong. They're only calculating the number that they have per lead, or maybe how much they paid the recruiter, but we will dissect all the expense that you have by hiring the driver. And then that's the reason why a lot of companies don't know how much the driver costs. The driver cost, as you can see here, by the information from 3 years ago, around $10,000. Yes, you heard me more. To switch one truck driver from another in the same truck, it costs you around $10,000. What does it go inside $10,000? First is time. Time from the moment the driver leaves the truck till the moment you fill out the truck. You have truck sitting on the yard, or even worse, you need to take him somewhere from the United States, so you need to have time to arrange somebody to go to pick up the truck, come back with the truck, fix the truck, prepare for the road, change the things that's not working, and then put new truck driver in. So people are not counting that expense at all. So let's just imagine the best case scenario. You have a truck driver bringing the truck on your yard. He is leaving now. What you need to do? You need to do a PM check. You need to do oil change probably. You need to fix a couple of things in the truck. You need to clean it. You need to wash it. You need to prepare it to be good on the road. Sometimes you need to change some tires, etc., etc. And then you need to bring a new driver. Usually 90% of the trucking company don't have drivers waiting on the yard for the new truck to arrive, because you lose 3, 4, 5 days. But that's not only 3, 4, 5 days of the payment for a truck. It's also for insurance, for yard, for safety team, for marketing team, for recruiting team, for everybody else in that ecosystem of hiring a driver. So you are paying all the expenses for that truck, employees, workers, mechanics, buying equipment, buying parts and stocks that you have there. You lock a lot of that money. That costs you around $10,000. Pressure on safety, a lot of PSP and MBRs from the drivers that didn't come to your company, but we will break down everything. So we have time as a first point. Time of the payments and time that you spend hiring a driver. That also implements that we have time expense for people who are hiring the drivers. We mean recruiters, we mean people on the yard, we mean people in the safety, etc., and payments that you have for certain trucks. So you have truck, trailer, cargo, liability, and all other insurance that you need to have that covered by your monthly expenses. What most of the companies don't know that, or they don't calculate it, that you are paying 12 months for your truck, but honestly, in the best case scenario, that truck only drive for 10 months. Sometimes it's broken, you're switching the drivers, etc. So that $4,000 monthly payment that you have per month, you need to increase it at least by 20% to get the real picture about how much that truck costs, because in those 2 months, there is big opportunity and big chance for that truck not to be driving. It doesn't have a load, it doesn't have a driver, or it's broken down. So if we get that installment on place, we have time with payments and with hiring. Now let's go down, let's go with money. Money that you need to spend to hire a driver. First of all, you need to have somebody who is running your social media marketing. Usually somebody is hiring companies like us to do it, but if you do yourself, it also costs you time. So you need to pay somebody for that. But let's turn it to money. You need to pay somebody who is running your social media. So social media. You need to pay for the ads. After you're paying for the ads, you are paying for PSP, you're paying for MBR, you're probably paying for some software that's sending follow-up messages, etc., etc. So software, recouping the drivers, etc., etc. Regarding the money, most of the companies, also for company drivers, they are paying tickets for them to come to a company. So you have all of this expense before even driver take a foot inside your company, only on a recruiting side. On the other side, you have expenses of fixing a truck, cleaning, and all the other things that you need to prepare the truck for the road. Sometimes it can take time and money to fix and take care of the truck. So regarding this is everything that you need to do even before you hire a driver. So you need to invest that money so that money come back. So how can you print this money and save all of this money on demand? The easiest way will be just increase your retention. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. The increasement of retention will for sure make you be better standing on financial side. So because if we have number of $10,000, what we need to do, we need to see how much time we need to make money for $10,000 to recoup, so we pay off our driver. So now all of this is minus. How can we get from this point to get profit out of the truck? And that is money for us. Simple. We need to dissect these $10,000 on weeks, how much driver can bring into the company. Of course, it depends if it's a lease to purchase company or owner, but you just like dissect. Usually it's from 6 to 8 weeks for this number to recoup, just for you have a free driver. And that doesn't involve all the operation that you need to have for that driver, dispatch, etc., etc. You only need to recoup this driver for 8 weeks. So if your driver are not staying at least 16 weeks, you are not making enough space just to be on zero. So you need to that driver to pay for his hiring process and also for hiring process of the new guy who is coming. And still you are not making enough money. So if your drivers are not staying 16 weeks, usually you need to calculate that for your company, how much money you're making from every individual driver. You are basically losing money on every driver you bring. So that's why retention is the most important, the most crucial thing in trucking industry. So what we are doing, we are helping company increase retention in their company by making a small tweaks. If you have a problem like this, you can send us a message and we will probably being able to at least advise you if we cannot help you if you don't have enough big operation for our services. So 16 weeks. You need to know this type of math because you need to know you need to have 16 weeks. Now you need to calculate how much the drivers are staying in your company. The easiest way how you can do it is just to pull up all the information that you have from your safety for previous year and calculate how many days you have drivers staying. Let's say you have 60 days drivers staying in your company. That's only 8 weeks. So that means that you are losing money per every driver coming. So what you need to do, you need to get the driver stay for 120 days at least. Ideally will be 6 months so you can get a free driver, pay out from the new driver and get a profit. If this video makes sense, if you like this type of content, if you like breaking down recruiting, retention, marketing in trucking, please subscribe to this channel. We'll have a lot of videos like this. Of course, we will go through how to recruit the driver, how to speak with them, what's ideal templates and what's ideal messages, what's ideal calling scripts with the driver. So if you want to know all of that, you can just subscribe for this channel. Thank you so much and good luck.